Now at 5, writing the future of Fort Wayne's rivers. A public meeting today let people give their thoughts. The water may still be partially frozen and snow-covered, but developing Fort Wayne's rivers was the focus for several people today.
A consulting group started a study in December, and today members of that group shared some of their thoughts. News Channel 15's Alyssa Ivinson joins us live from downtown Fort Wayne with the latest.
Well, one goal is to make the rivers fun and accessible in the winter, too. But the main focus of today's meeting was to get ideas and concerns about the rivers from the public, so any development will fit the community's needs. It was standing room only at the public library downtown as several hundred people came out to hear an update from the river study consultants.
It's really something that they got this many people out in the middle of the day.
In December, Houston-based design firm SWA Group researched Fort Wayne's 3 rivers and the potential for development. Today, they shared the initial analysis, and the public could submit their concerns and wish list.
Our next step will be to take those things that we're starting to draw, test them against what we heard today, and then bring them back to you guys.
The packed house is exciting for SWA Group President Kinder Baumgartner.
You guys are an enthusiastic bunch, which means that there's a great chance that something is really going to happen here. Because it's one thing to do a plan, it's the other thing to get it implemented, and then after it's built, we need people to go and use it, right?
There are 720 acres available for potential development around the rivers.
The opportunity is huge. Rather than just doing a little river, it lets us actually really embrace the areas adjacent to it.
People in the audience were impressed with the presentation so far. Jonathan Kaufman lives near the river.
I like to kayak a lot, and so we just can kind of see what the rivers are going to bring. You know, I think it's really neat to get people involved with seeing them. I think our rivers are a really neat resource for the city.
Sandy Baker hopes there's good access for emergency responders and everyone else.
My son is in a wheelchair, and he would like to be able to go out and enjoy this. Without the accessibility, he can't do it.
Jeff Thomas traveled from his farm in Van Wert to hear the ideas.
An open-air market, possibly a year-round market, I think that would be very good for the community.
Water quality is still a concern. They are working on ways to improve that. Now, the consultants will be back in Fort Wayne in July for the next public meeting. Live in downtown Fort Wayne, Alyssa Ivinson, News Channel 15.